Robertson might well be the once-in-a-generation talent Scotland has waited longer than a generation for, but his case isn't an isolated one. Also at left-back, McLeish will have Kieran Tierney as an option.The Celtic defender is another once-in-a-generation talent who is expected to reach the top of the game, with some even suggesting that he could ultimately eclipse Robertson. Tierney is so good he has been shoehorned in at centre-back and right-back for Scotland, because to leave him out would be such a waste. Relatively speaking, Scotland stands on the brink of a golden generation. It won't be a golden generation to rival that of Belgium or Spain's, it won't make them contenders at major tournaments, but it might be good enough to get them to a major tournament, which is the ultimate objective for every Scotland team in the modern age. A lack of experience might count against the Dark Blues in their efforts to make Euro 2020, with not one of the current crop boasting international goals in double figures. Stephen Fletcher is Scotland's current top scorer with 9 goals. Due to Strachan's stubbornness, Scotland's next generation are already playing catch-up. Many of them should have been inducted into the national team long before now. Take Tierney, for instance, who has been performing at championship level for years, yet has just one cap to his name. Now he's 27 and must immediately deliver for Scotland. Not since the days of Bertie Bott's has there been such an influx of youth. The German was maligned for going too far in calling up so many untested youngsters, but he inadvertently set up Scotland for a generation. James McFadden and Darren Fletcher were both handed their first caps by Vots. McLeish will now be charged with bringing through a generation in a similar way. There are still holes in the Scotland squad. McLeish will find a real deficiency at centre-back, with a dearth of options hindering Scotland for years. Jack Hendry, Liam Lindsay, Ross McCrory and John Satter have all been mooted as potential solutions, with Hendry drafted into the squad following Tierney and Russell Martin's withdrawal over the weekend, but none have truly shown themselves to be good enough yet. In attack, Scotland are also light on options beyond Lee Griffiths, who has struggled for much of the season though injury. Adding to McLeish's tick list is a growing goalkeeping predicament. Craig Gordon isn't the player he once was and could be replaced by Celtic at the end of the season. Alan McGregor has suffered a similar decline, while Jordan Archer and McLaughlin are untested at international level. There are a number of different issues to address. McLeish might not have been the imaginative, visionary appointment craved by many Scotland fans, but if he's willing to give youth a chance, in a way Strachan wasn't, then fans should be excited.